Like this really creepy person in Roblox. I have never had an interaction like this, but it was very suspicious. Their user is DDKids1. I suppose that English is not their first language, but that doesn't even matter. What they said it to me is creepy. They kept saying please when they asked for a sleepover or whatever. And I can't really show you the other messages, but they wanted to know stuff about my family member, and it was very personal. And I felt a bit uncomfortable. I still answered the questions, but I felt very uncomfortable. They said their grandma died, but I feel very bad for them. But you shouldn't have to get information about my family member just because your grandma died. Look, I feel bad for your grandma, but that isn't an excuse to ask me for personal information. Personally, I think this really suspicious and wrong. So if you want, you can go report them. I'm pretty sure this was the person, DDKids1. Yeah, that's their user. You can report this person if you want to. Very optional, but they just seemed kind of weird to me, and they made me very uncomfortable. Just because your grandma died doesn't mean I have to give you personal information about my family member. I don't even know why they cared. They never told me. They told me stuff that was actually just so disgusting. They asked me on what underwear my family member wore. That is a huge red flag. That is actually just so disgusting. Why do you even care? This person is probably also, not to mention, this person may be an adult. And the worst part is that they're talking to other people just to get their personal information. This is actually very dangerous and not allowed on Roblox. So whatever you do, report this guy, please. They asked me, you have mom in your life, yes or no? That is obviously very horrible English, but unfortunately these people are answering these questions and getting a guilt trip by this person. I don't know if that's actually the definition of guilt trip, but it just seems like that to me. So last thing I'm gonna say, and I already said this, but I need to say it again. Report this person. They made me incredibly uncomfortable, and I was the first victim. Whatever they're trying to do, they're clearly trying to track me down and find that family member. So whatever you do, report that person. You know, if I just have the conversation, they could have asked me way more personal stuff that I would just feel uncomfortable answering. At first, I was okay with it. It was pretty fun. I answered some questions. But now, it's just getting uncomfortable and creepy. I was very shocked and freaked out because they asked me to do such a thing. And that was just disgusting. And you know how I'm chatting? I'm using this game. The link will be in the description if you want to play it yourself. Report that person, guys. Report him. I don't know their gender yet. They could be a boy or a girl. Definitely a boy, so I'm just gonna use he/him for now. I just said they, because yeah, they're unidentified, but yeah. They could be a child, but it's very weird for a child to ask that. So it could be a man, a very old man, but I don't know that yet. I don't know how old that person is. And I don't know if English is actually their first language, but it likely is considering how they talk. They talk very bad English. And then they're asking about what their mom is doing. I also got asked by him that question. And I don't know why you care about what my family members are doing, but that is just so weird. Like, what do you even want to do to them? Because they're doing something. You want to track them down or something because I tell you what they're doing? Why do you want to know this personal information? It's none of your business. And those are not your family members, so you should not be asking me those questions. I said those all these. By the way, I'm going to end the video here. Stay safe, guys. Not everyone is nice and all. They can just be so creepy. And I'm going to try to finish this obby, so bye.